Everybody, good morning and welcome to Weekend Eats. I'm Casey, if you don't know me already, and I'm your host. And boy, we're going to have a good time today. Anywho, give me a moment. I just need my lighting fixed a little because you know what I really hate are those circles in your eyes. So if my lighting woman could kind of tilt that up for me, then I won't be looking like I'm crazy. One moment. While she does that, I just want to give you guys some information on the lineup today. And while I look down here, get yourself a cup of coffee, get yourself some tea, whatever you like to drink, and we can do it together. Okay. Yeah, that is still when I lean my head up, you can see it. But okay, you guys all look down. In any case, this Saturday, we are going to cook some down home Southern home fries. And it ain't gonna take a whole lot. I got a little hack that'll make it a little quicker. I did use fresh red potatoes, which I love. I was going to get some frozen ones, but you know what? Couldn't get them in time. I wanted to show you that hack, and I will do that on another show. But this is the real deal Holyfield right here. Okay, and we are going to have what? Home cooking story time. Yeah, I'm going to invite you guys into my crazy world yet again. Behind the scenes, you're going to hear a little bit about my journey towards cooking, I guess. I've been kind of thinking about it, and I never really focused on it, but I guess I really did have a journey to get me from point A to point B. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to do the what 411 on what you don't know about food. And oh boy, is this an eye-opener. I don't know if I want to tell you tonight. I can't get the words out. I don't even know if I want to tell you what I found out, what I read, because things to make you go, yeah. Okay, and finally, our recipe inspiration today is something that I think most of us have in the house, never really think about. We could really spruce it up and make it a beautiful meal that is easy, delicious, and hey, you won't want to miss it. We're going to do a gourmet ramen noodle. Yeah, I know people put all kinds of things in ramen noodles, but I'm going to do it up right. Yes, I am. Trust me. So what I want to do now, first what I'm going to do is get me a sip of this coffee. You better get a sip of yours. You know I got to have caffeine. Don't even play. So, that's some good stuff. Anywho, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to tilt my laptop over to the stove because I'm going to whip up these home fries with y'all while we have a little chat or two. I don't know if I'm going to do any singing today. Okay, I think that I gave y'all enough of that in the last show for the rest of your life. Anyhow, let me get this and put it over here. One moment. So, let's see. I'm going to tilt that right there and bring it closer. Yes. You need to wipe off your lens. Okay. So I'm going to wipe off my lens because I've been told that my lens is smudgy. Okay. Yeah. One moment, guys. One moment. Okay. Technical difficulties. I don't have a test pattern to put up here. I'm going to get a wipe and I'm going to wipe it off. The ones I use for my glasses. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yes, I got a little something. I don't know if that's better now, whatever. Okay, it's fine. Okay, there you go. Better. You know I want to edit this out, but it's live, so oh well. This is what you get. This is that behind the scenes stuff that everybody always wants so much. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna come over here and let me see. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring the skillets and stuff to you. So this is what I'm gonna do. Maybe I should bring it over here. What do you guys think? You want me to bring it closer?
This is actually, you can see everything from right there.
Okay, this is as good as it's gonna get. So let me move this stuff over here. I promise you, when I get some money, I'm gonna buy a webcam, and then it can really come closer. But this is not the cooking show. This is us just being us. So I love the fact you're dealing with this. Anyhow, so let me get this over here, and I'm gonna show you guys. I have about a pound, not even a pound, yeah, probably about a pound of red potatoes that I cut up nicely. And if you can see, I tried to evenly cut these up and dice them. You know why? Because even heat distribution. So I'm going to take these so I can expedite the situation. And I'm going to get this bowl here, and I'm going to get these inside. And you're like, why is she doing that? I thought you were making home fries. Listen, I got a hack for everything, y'all. So I have to stick these in the microwave for about, I'm going to do 2 or 3 minutes. Really quick. Put some water on them because I want them to be somewhat cooked so we don't have to wait all day to do the next thing. I don't want you guys to have to be sitting up here forever and ever. So let me put this in the microwave. And we're going to do those pound of diced potatoes. We're going to do them. Okay, I'm going to do 5 minutes, guys, and see what happens. Okay, 5 minutes. So while I do that, I'm going to spray my pan because even though it is a non-stick pan, I don't believe nobody. I'm not trying to have stuff get stuck. So we're going to do this. Let me get my cooking spray. I'm going to take my cutting board, put it in my sink because I got to get over here to clean that. Can you hear me all right? Raise your hands if you're sure. And so now I'm going to spray this pan. Then, for me, I'm not going to tell you to do this because I know a lot of people have the issue with the pork. But I got my bacon fat here because I want to flavor my potatoes. And like I said, this is a down-home Southern style. You can use any kind of oil you want. You cannot use oil at all and just use this cooking spray if you like. It's all about what you want to do. And I like pork fat because in the famous words of Emerald Lagasse, pork fat rules. So, let me get a little bit of this. I'm going to drop about a teaspoonful, and you can do a teaspoon or a tablespoonful depending on if you're using a liquid oil. I'm using about a teaspoon and a half of my bacon fat. And that's going to look like that, okay? So I'm going to stick that in here while I wait for the potatoes. And while I wait for the potatoes, I guess I'll kind of get into my story time. So I thought long and hard because I have so many good stories, but sometimes it may be a little embarrassing for other people. So I have to think about the stories that I'm going to tell because I don't want to put anybody on Front Street that I don't have to. So I was thinking to myself, what story could I tell that would be okay? And I'd have to probably change the names to protect the innocent. I don't know. Oh my goodness. So I'm thinking, I got a good one. You remember I told you about my mother, right? That she could really cook really well. Well, my dear always had these big spreads for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. I don't know if there were people so much coming to the house, but they kind of it was like they came through the house. And so we would kind of go all over everywhere. But anyway, she could cook everything. This woman made a Jell-O dessert, and it had pecans and fruit, and it had all kinds of stuff in it. I think it had some sour cream in it too, or whatever. But it was like it gelled or whatever, and this was like the best stuff ever. I know my sister remembers this stuff. I don't know what it was called. I just know that I ate a lot of it. But so it was I think it was Thanksgiving, and my dear would cook, even though she didn't eat pork, she would cook a ham. And I don't remember her ever cooking a turkey. I don't know if she ever cooked the turkey or somebody else did. But anyway, she went to cook this turkey, right? It was a nice turkey, probably about 30 pounds, big turkey. I don't know if she ever cooked the turkey before because she cooked it. It looked okay, but when we cut it, it started bleeding. She didn't cook it all the way. She didn't. I don't think she really knew how to cook a turkey, maybe that big. I don't know, because she could cook everything. She could probably cook you. You know, but in any case, this turkey, and so she kept trying to cook it and kept trying to cook it, and the turkey would never get done. I'm like, this turkey didn't want to go. That's what it was. Okay, this was a turkey. This was a trauma turkey. This is what I realize now. That was a trauma turkey, and that turkey said, "Oh no, I am not saying goodbye. You can do what you want. Okay, I'm going to stay alive." So, needless to say, I don't think we ate that turkey. I think she cooked it and cooked it and cooked it, and it probably got really dry, and I don't think it really did anything with the turkey because she had all these other things. But that was a funny story, you know, that I remember. And I say that because ever since that, throughout my life, I've been kind of leery of turkeys until I learned the secret, which I have that on Home Cooking with Casey Lloyd, how to cook the perfect, delicious, tender turkey. It took me years, but I got it down pat. I sure do. And I'm going to show you a different way for the holidays, too, that you're really going to love. Anyhow, that's one story, okay? Then there is when I was maybe 12.
What? Hold on 1 second. Pamela Davis said, yes, it did have sour cream in it, Jello, pecans, bananas.
Oh, it did. That was the taste. One moment, you guys. Let me check the microwave. I heard the buzzer. Let me check this and see let's see what we're working with. Let's see if they got soft. What do you think? You think they got soft, guys?
Could be. We'll see.
I think I'm gonna need another 5 minutes. That's what I think. And we'll do another 5, and that way we can get these home fries cooking real quick. But it really doesn't take that long. Must I be subjected to this? Thank you.
What are we doing?
Okay. I gotta be sitting up here with the smooths over here. I haven't had breakfast yet. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyhow. So I'm gonna drink some coffee. So I was saying when I was 12, I told you that my mother was a big entertainer. And she decorated. Man, we even had music, special music for Halloween. How I'm telling you, she was like far gone with this stuff. I have a Halloween album that I've had since I was 12 years old that my mother bought for Halloween because she would decorate our whole house, and we would have a bucket with apples, and we would have cobwebs hanging, and she would dress us up. We would make our own costumes. So man, you could be anything you wanted to be. You know, even my sister, when she was a teenager, the teenagers would dress up, and I don't know what kind of trick-or-treating they was doing. They were probably just going around trying to hang out on the street. But you know how that is. I don't know, right? But anyway, so Halloween was a good thing. So one Halloween, I was 12. I had a few little friends. She let me make this big spread, and I decorated, and I cooked. What did I make? My mother used to make, one moment. She used to make, a lot of people call them hot dogs. We call them Franks in New York. So we call them Frankfurters or Franks. And back then she used to buy Oscar Mayer Franks, they said a hot dogs, but we call them Franks. That's how New Yorkers are. So she would take the Franks and she would slit them down the center, and she would make homemade mashed potatoes, and she would season the mashed potatoes up with stuff, and she would stuff the Franks, stuff the Franks with the mashed potatoes, and she would squeeze mustard on it, and she would bake it in the oven. I don't know where she got this from. So, of course, it was my turn to do it. So I did all of this stuff. I was 12 years old. I am telling you, I'm so proud of me. I wish I had some pictures. That thing was fabulous. I made a nice tossed salad. What else I did? I think I baked a cake. But the little kids were like in awe, that I did all of this and I had everything decorated and I had a Halloween party. But I go to say this to say, people out there, let your kids in the kitchen. I'm bad about it too. It's like I've had a lifetime of people in my life that's like the kitchen is taboo is mine. Let your kids in the kitchen. I'm telling you, because if my mother hadn't have been the mother that she was, you wouldn't be seeing me standing here today being as creative as I am, being able to do the things that I do in the kitchen, having this mentality, not even realizing that everybody doesn't do this. I'm thinking everybody knows how to do what I'm doing because that's just the way it is. But obviously not. And I want you to have that, what has been given to me. Let your kids in the kitchen. You ain't got to let them in there all the time, but teach them how to clean up too. Because that's the thing. You want to cook, but you don't want to clean. That's the problem. So I'm going to go back over here, and I will probably start. I'm going to turn my stove on, and I'm going to melt this bacon fat.
So you got a couple of other messages came in. Teresa said good morning. Jerome's here.
Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Jerome. How are you? This is good for you. Now, I know that you got your thing going on, but the red potatoes actually next to a sweet potato occasionally, like I told you guys, I'm living the vegan life. That means that every now and then I'm going to do some things that may not be quote unquote what they feel to be healthy. I'm 61. Okay, I'm closer to the crypt than I want to be. So I'm going to do some of the things I want. But we're going to do this what? We're going to do this in moderation. We're not going to do it every day. And we're going to try to make what we do as healthy as possible. And red potatoes, if you're going to do a potato, you do it in a portion size. It is better for you, the red potato. And hey, you do what you do. Be vegan today. That's what I'm going to do. So let me go over here, and I am going to melt this, and I have it on like a medium high, because I just wanted to, because the oil will get hot, because I'm down to 21 seconds with the potatoes. Okay, and I'm going to keep your fingers crossed that the potatoes are soft enough so when I put them in here, they're going to do what they do. But before I put them in, let me show you guys. 1 second. Let me have somewhere to lay this. Look what I have. My husband bought me these little things here, and I thought they were crazy. You said, what is this? Is that? What is that? This holds this. So it keeps grease off of your counters. And you know I hate to do all that cleaning. So I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to show you. I cut up some red onion and red pepper. You can use whatever kind of white onion, Vidalia onions, whatever you like. I'm just a red onion kind of girl. So, hey, do you, boo. Let me get over here, and I'm going to put these onions and peppers. And first, what I do, because onions cook up quicker, I'm going to take these peppers, and I'm going to put them in the skillet and start to wilting them. I keep telling you guys, I don't like to fry my stuff to death. I want to have a little bit of texture. So you know that it was there. You know, nobody wants to come to the party and nobody sees what they look like. What kind of party is that? So let me get this in here. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get that in there. And I'm just going to let them start sauteing a little bit in my bacon fat. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to check the microwave. Pray them potatoes are soft. Okay, so let me get over here. Woo! I need an oven mitt. This is hot. Okay. Let me get these out of here. I think they smell like they are probably cooked. Now, how you gonna say? How do I say they smell like? Because that's I know these things. One moment, guys. I just wanted to get my colander because these are so hot until I don't want to burn myself. You know, I got enough war stories to tell you from this kitchen. Like the time that I was taking this medication, right? Because I have something called pseudotumor cerebri. No, it's not a real tumor. What it is excess spinal cord fluid on the optic nerve. So when you have stuff like that, sometimes it can affect your vision. It can give you headaches, whatever. I didn't know that I had it until I went to the eye doctor when I was about 25, and they saw some pressure. But in any case, now I'm going to put the onions in, y'all. I'm going to put the onions in and let them start sauteing. And then I'm going to turn this heat down. I'm going to turn the heat down. See, the onions, I don't want them to get burned. I don't want them to scorch. I'm not about that life. So I'm going to get that in there.
We got a comment from Cosmic King said you should never yell into one of those.
Into what?
That strainer.
Oh, come on. How corny? You cornier than I. Cosmic King, you are cornier than I am. Okay? I thought I was corny, but you taking it to another level. So, guys, I have turned my stove top down to 3. So that's more like a medium high. I'm going to take this lovely top. I'm going to sit it on here, and I'm going to let it do its thing. And it's going to wilt these vegetables. I'm going to let these potatoes sit here for a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some celery flakes out here. And if I can find it in all this mess up here, I need to clean my cabinet. I wonder why. I'm not going to even say why, y'all, because, unfortunately, I'm not the only person that goes in here. Because if I was, guess what? It would be impeccable. Yes. Anyhow, let me get this out of here. I need to find the parsley. Do you happen to know what that is? Parsley. Okay, yeah. See, I'm getting ignored now. Oh, I found it. There it is. Okay, parsley, guys. There it is. So, yeah, I put everybody on Front Street. I sure did. I don't name names, but the guilty ones know who they are. Okay, so I'm going to take these potatoes and let me check and see. Wait a minute. Wait for it. Bam! They're good. They are soft, but they're not mushy. Like, them little lovey-dovey people. They ain't mushy like them. Okay, so we're going to put this in here and strain it. I'm going to turn my water on. Yes, I am. And I'm going to let them rinse here for a minute. My vegetables are wilting nicely. Yes, they are. I'm going to stick this on. Now, see, this is where this thing comes in, guys. You see this thing? You see the condensation on here? This is what it's for. You put it here. So, and I made a little mess, but you put it there so you don't have water from your top all over the place. And I'm just going to clean that up. But I took that off because I wanted y'all to see what it looks like when something is wilted. I got to get back there fast. You see, still looks like it has some consistency, but it's cooking. I got to get this back on here because you see this thing blinking. This kind of stove right here, it works only when it's connected to the pot. Other than that, it's history. It's not going to get hot, not going to be hot.
Okay, 3 messages came in.
Okay, and who are they from? I can't wait.
Well, one from Jerome said, I'm not sure exactly what he's owning.
Okay, Jerome, you got to speak in full sentences. Thank you.
Okay. Next, Cosmic said, over on the couch, just catching strays.
Catching who? Okay, y'all got to speak English. Okay, I don't know anything about all this weird stuff you talk about. Okay, I'm 61. Okay. Talk English. English. I got Jerome over there giving me sign language. Okay. Talk English.
Okay, the last one from Pamela. She said she needs one of those. I think the little pot holder thing.
The little ready thing. No, the thing for the
pop top.
The pop top. Okay, guys. So I have these potatoes. I have them sitting here, the water straining off of here. Because the last thing you want to do is to put waterlogged potatoes in this wonderful mixture. That ain't the thing you want to do. So, what I do is I drain them.
Ramen Dan said, English.
Yeah, English. Or some form of it, okay? If you're going to do sign language, make some signs I can figure out. Hey. If you're going to do picture words. But one-word sentences, yeah, no. Hissy, Woo! Coffee's kicking in, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We're done this thing. So what I'm going to do now, before I put my potatoes into my vegetables, I get the seasoning. So of course you know what I'm gonna do, because I always gotta have a Casey's blessing. I'm gonna take this Casey's blessing and I'm gonna season these vegetables just a tad. I put that in there like that, and then I'm gonna hit this with y'all. I'm going to put my Casey's blessing on these potatoes. Casey has to bless them so they can be highly what? Flavored. Yes. So we're gonna put that in there just like that. And you just want to kind of put as much seasoning as you like. Because like I said, I have to have flavor. That's the life I live. Some people want less. Some people want more. Some people want none. Also, I'm going to hit it with just probably a half a teaspoonful of a little bit of Lowry's, and maybe even a quarter teaspoonful, because I don't like a lot of salt. I could not find my low sodium Lowry's, and that's why I haven't been using a whole lot of it, because I don't want all the salt. None of my ingredients have salt.
Jerome said he missed the veggies. What are you using? So repeat the vegetables.
I am using red potatoes. Oh, the vegetables. Okay, well, that is a vegetable too. Be specific. I am using red pepper and red onion. You can use white onions. You can use the yellow onions. You can use whatever kind you want. Just use some onions. And same thing with the peppers. You can use green. You can use yellow. You can use orange. I'm a fan of the red. That's my preference. But that's what I'm doing. And you need to come on time next time, Jerome. Then you won't miss anything. So I'm going to take some of this celery, the dry celery. Remember I told you guys about that in one of the recipes. Oh, yeah, in the salmon recipe. And I'm going to put that over here. And even though it's dry, it will start wilting as you're cooking. And it gives it a really, really good taste. It really does. And let me drop one over there just for good measure. And then I'm going to take a little bit of onion powder, because a little bit of onion powder ain't going to hurt it. It's going to help enhance the flavor. And I'm going to hit my potatoes with that also. So as you see, basically, I'm not going to bore you with the logistics. Every single one of these seasonings that I put in here, white pepper, is going to go over there on these vegetables that are slowly cooking. And that's how we're going to do it. And like I said, it's just seasoned to taste at this point. It's about what you like. You can always put more seasoning on stuff. So you want to go light and you taste it and see if you like it. Like I said, for me, this is chemistry. I don't taste anything. It always comes out good. I've been doing this forever. Forever. So I'm going to take a little bit of garlic powder or put it on potatoes and a little bit of garlic powder on these vegetables. And finally, I am going to take a little bit of black pepper, because, hey, pepper just steps it up a notch. And I'm all about doing what? Stepping it up. So I'm going to put that on here. Just a tad. Oh, I told y'all a fib. You know what else I'm going to put on here? Because I've heard that cayenne pepper is something that helps inflammation, and I've been suffering with a lot of it. I'm going to just dash it a little bit with the cayenne pepper. I'm not going to take it to a high level, because I don't like it too hot. But I do like when it kind of spices it a little. So I'm going to put a little bit, just a little tiny bit, just a little sprinkle on my potatoes. I'm not going to do it on the vegetables. Let me get this straight here. Take that. And then finally, I'm going to take some paprika. And the paprika goes on the potatoes. Now I'm going to show you what this all is going to look like. And there's a reason for the paprika here. Paprika doesn't just give color. Depending on the kind you buy, some are smoky, some are sweet. It gives a flavor. It really does. So I'm going to let you see. You see, this is what it looks like all seasoned up. Your vegetables are already the way they are. Let me get this over here. Okay, let me wipe this up, because it's driving me crazy. Y'all know me by now. I don't even know why. You probably should be telling me, hey, wipe that off. You know you're going to go crazy. Hey, you don't want to see me go crazy? You sure don't?
Jerome responded to the response of why he wasn't online earlier. He said, sleep is my friend. Sleep
is your friend.
My friend.
Sleep is your friend. I feel you, my brother. I feel you. See, I don't have any friends, unfortunately, because I don't never get no sleep. Woo, yeah, so I'm a lone ranger. They just say, Hey there, lonely girl. Yes. Oh, the songs ain't beginning nothing. Yeah. So now, guys, I'm going to take these lovely potatoes. I'm going to marry it with these vegetables. We're going to have a wedding. How about that? What do you think is one of the favorite songs that they sing at weddings or they play at weddings? I dare you to tell me. What do you think?
Okay, wait. Question. What artist? Are we allowed to ask artists?
It could be an artist or just the name of the song. And I'm putting the potatoes in, guys.
Is it a Luther song?
I'm not going to give you all of the clues. You got to think about it, guys. Any song that you think is a favorite song at weddings?
Here and now, right. I was about to say.
Ding, 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 ding. So, y'all got to talk louder. So, my audience says, here and now. They are right. That is one of the most favorite wedding songs that you will probably know. But the song that I sang last week, With You I'm Born Again, a lot of people used to use that too.
Oh, what?
Yes, or they would use, I don't know if you guys remember Natalie Cole. Okay, Natalie Cole used to sing a song called Inseparable. So it wouldn't be, I don't think they would march to it because, they always do the traditional marching of, Here Comes the Bride. But they would have that song introduce them. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sing this. Y'all need to look it up. Y'all need to hear Natalie sing it. That's what you need to hear. Look it up, Inseparable.
Just give me a little snap.
Yes, I can't do it today. Now, y'all embarrassed me enough last week. I am not. Man, let me tell you something.
Can someone in the audience tell her how beautiful her voice is?
Yeah,
y'all need to let her know. She sounds fabulous. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
That's okay. Yeah, I know they want to see. They want to make me a comedian, and I'm not trying to be one. I'm not trying to be a comedian. No, I'm not. See, I have enough sense to know when the party's over. Hey, I ain't singing these. So now what I'm doing, guys, I am going to flatten these potatoes out. Just like that there, into the pan, and I am mixing them up with the vegetables. Okay? Yeah, that's looking good right there. I'm going to turn the heat up a little. And then I'm going to do what? I'm going to put some parsley on here because it's cute. It's just cute. So
what up? We got two of our guests, our lovely viewers. One says you sound fabulous, number one, and then Pam says your voice is a gift from God. Use it.
Okay, let me tell y'all. Let me tell all of the people. Let me tell all of the viewers that don't know me. Okay, that are not my sister, my big sister. Okay, that thinks that I sound like a gift from God. Okay. When you get a little older, the hearing kind of goes. So it's like, I don't listen. I am not telling you I can sing. I love music. I love to sing. And yes, I like music when I cook. Unfortunately, YouTube will not allow me to play the music I want to play. So sometimes I may burst out into song. Please forgive me.
And it sounds great. Beautiful.
Please forgive me. So now that I put the parsley on here, guys, I'm going to put a top on. I am going to pump up the volume. Why am I saying everything? It's a song. Everything I say is a song.
Oh, okay. We got a new person that we've never had. Keeper of the Cards.
Keeper of the Cards? Yeah. Oh, wow. Hi. Welcome.
Yes.
Good to see you.
They said, hello, fries with veggies. Something like loaded fries. I love loaded fries.
You know what? I was going to do a loaded home fry. So what you can do with this, you can take this recipe and then you get yourself some bacon and fry it up, cut it into bits. You put that bacon over it. Put a couple of dollops of I'm can't talk. I'm getting excited. You made me excited because I thought about this last night, but I said, oh man, they're not going to go for this. Get you a couple of dollops of that sour cream and put it up in there. And then you hit it with your cheese. Put this top on here. Let that melt together. Ooh, baby. Yeah, as the young people say, that's lit. That's fire. So that's what you can do with this.
And also, same person said, Now I'm curious as to what you listen to while you're cooking.
Well, if you really want to know,
I want to know.
see, I'm 61. I love myself some Phyllis Hyman. I don't know if you know her, but you should. Oh, baby, that's the chick. I love Phyllis. I take it to the Phyllis. I move on to the Luther. I'll get into some soul to soul. I listen to LTD. I listen to anybody who can really, and I'm not saying sing. I need people who can sing. And that gets my juices flowing. I'm going to tell you, music is world for me. It keeps me going when I'm feeling blue. It keeps me going when I'm feeling new. It keeps me going when I'm feeling you. So, yeah. So we're going to let this kind of simmer. I'm going to drink my coffee.
The kid said not sing, but sing.
Yes, I need you to be able to sing. And because I don't sing anymore, that's why I'm shutting up. Oh, my goodness. So let me turn this back around here.
Pam asked the question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is my favorite Phyllis Hyman song?
Old Friend.
That I love. Old
And
Friend,
no, I'm
Old
not
Friend.
singing it.
Old
No,
Friend.
No.
It's so nice.
I would not desecrate that wonderful woman's her memory by opening up my mouth and trying to sing her songs. You know. Nah, that's okay. Thank you very much. So,
Who's Millie Jackson?
Millie Jackson. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, see, y'all talking my language. Y'all are talking my language. I'm gonna tell you, when you listen to these kind of songs, and it's no shade to the new artists, but these songs touch you in a place that you didn't even know was there. These songs can tell a story of your entire life and get you through things that you never thought that you would get through. That's what these songs do for you. Trust me. What am I? What you do? What? Drink my coffee?
A little piece.
Oh, no.
A little piece. Come on, send some hearts if y'all wanted to do it.
No, don't listen. Don't listen.
Just a
No.
little.
I'm not going to do it. No. Okay, see, y'all are not. How about y'all sing to me? Sing to me. You know, see, I can't do that.
I'll do it with you.
No.
Okay, come on.
No.
I tried.
I'm telling y'all need to listen to some Phyllis Hyman, for real. You will not go back. Phyllis Hyman, Angela Bofield just passed away, I think, a couple months ago. Wonderful song called I Try. You can't beat it. For real. Like I said, I'm not gonna, y'all not gonna put me out there like that. Natalie Cole. Yes.
Okay, hold on. So I got Cosmic said I like to listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yes. Fantasy.
Yeah.
Fantasy. Y'all know about that?
That's the one.
Every man has a place. In his heart, there's a space. And the world can erase his fantasy. Take a ride in the sky. On a ship, fantasize. All your dreams will come true right away. And we will live together until the 12th. See, y'all got me singing. No, I'm done. Let the person who mentioned this sing. I'm done. Now y'all got, listen, I'll be standing out here like a naked as a jaybird, okay, singing this.
If you're willing to, I will.
Nope. This is not a singing show, guys. This is a cooking show.
Your audience wants it. I mean, you hit the Earth, Wind, and Fire. Hey, you sing a little piece of the Natalie. A little bit. You got like 3 people.
Ain't nobody asked me about no Natalie.
Wait, hold on. What was this? No, not Natalie.
That was Phyllis Hyman. That was Pamela, and Pamela. Okay, that's who that. Guys, I'm going to stir this. That's who that was. Pamela, and Pamela. Okay, yeah, I'm turning this down some because it's starting to get that nice little crisp on it. I want to make sure that it's doing its thing. Yeah. I tell you what, though, can you guys tell me if you know anything about Phyllis Hyman? What song did she remake that was originally made by the Stylistics? You bet you don't know.
No.
Anybody? You can look it up if you want to. Y'all, I can't see you.
The Google.
Anybody?
Hold on. Okay.
She remade a song that was very popular by the Stylistics. They were a very popular group.
Let's see if anybody gets the answer.
Okay,
I can guess it.
Okay, see, this is not fair that my beautiful assistant is guessing because she's looking it up. You know, she does not know. She don't know. Anybody? Jerome?
Come on.
Anybody?
Come on. Y'all gotta put some. Let me see if anybody wrote.
Okay.
Okay, well, you know your sister's still trying to get you.
Okay. Okay, y'all. Come on.
Really
y'all let me down. There's a spark of magic in your eyes. Candyland appears each time you smile. Never thought that fairy tales come true, but they come true when I'm near you. You're a genie in disguise, full of wonder and surprise. So betcha by golly, wow, you're the one that I've been waiting for forever. That's it. Stylistics, Phyllis Hyman.
I was about to tell you. Pamela said,
see, look at Ramen Dan. Is he laughing at me? He laughing at me.
Not laughing because of that. We was laughing from earlier.
Ramen Dan know the deal. That's right. This is laughable.
No. Okay, now let's scroll down. Your sister said, I can't believe you're gonna deny your sister. Where's the love? Where is the love?
What do you mean, where's the love? I just sang Phyllis Hyman.
You ain't sing her one.
I don't sing that one. I don't even remember the words.
What is it?
Old friend.
Old friend.
There you go. Your niece is saying.
I'm not as good at it. I don't know all the words either. You know more than I do.
I don't remember the words.
I said you to call me again.
See, there she go.
That's all I got for you. I don't know none of the words.
There you go. See, she got it. I tell her I got the stirred potatoes.
I don't know that one.
I got it with stirred potatoes. Okay. I have a mental block, Pam. I can't remember the words. I really can't. Because I said I wasn't going to do the singing stuff. Okay.
But
and
so
you got people that I don't know listening to me crack all over national TV. That is crazy.
You sound fantabulous.
I'll call you later when I remember the words and then I'll sing it to you. How about that? Okay. Because I don't remember.
Oh, what if you are everything? That's what Jerome said.
Oh, you come on, Jerome. Yeah. It's the Stylistics.
Yay. You're welcome, Auntie.
My love, I'll never find the words, my love, to tell you how I feel, my love. Mere words could not explain. That's it, Jerome. Now you sing.
Hey. Ramen Dan said you sound good. Stop dissing yourself.
Man, listen.
Stop dissing yourself.
Thank you, Ramen Dan. I appreciate you. I really do. But I used to sing a long time ago. That's another life. It really is. That's another life.
That's one of those gifts you never lose.
Right now, it's just for my own personal entertainment at this point, for real. The fact that I'm having the nerve or audacity to sing here in front of all y'all means I like you a lot, means I feel very comfortable with you. It means that I'm probably going a little senile and don't know it. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. Let me get a plate.
Yes, 3. Oh, keeper of the cards, sorry. He said, I need to check out more of your videos. I like to eat, but I haven't cooked much growing up. So I find it hard to come up with easy, good food.
Tell him if he watches my videos, which are not extremely long, my videos are designed for people just like you. I want you to become fearless in the kitchen. And when you become fearless in the kitchen, you will be creative. You don't have to cook like me. I'm giving you the blueprint. And my videos are very simple, to the point. I try to keep them lively, and they're short. So please do go to my channel. Go to Home Cooking with Casey Lloyd. It's the same station. It's just this is the live one because I just want to get close up and personal with you guys. But it has some great recipes. Do not be intimidated. Follow every single step the way that I say it. You'll be golden. Trust me. You will not want to eat out again. Trust me.
And also, they said you sing well.
Oh, y'all are really sweet and nice. Y'all really are. You're sweet. You're sweet. You're sweet. I'll take the compliment. Okay, I know. So when I have that concert, I'll expect all of you to be there.
I believe they're just being honest.
They're just being honest.
It's early in the morning. I know people are not fully awake. That's okay.
We are
okay, guys. We're coming to the home stretch with these potatoes. Now, what I like to do with these potatoes, I'll cook up some bacon or whatever. My husband likes all kinds of breakfast meat. You can have sausage. You can have bacon. You can have chicken. You can have whatever you want. You can have this for breakfast. You can have this for dinner. You can have this for lunch. Do you? There is nothing that says that you can't have what you want when you want it. Food is food. Calories are calories. It doesn't make any difference what time of day you do it. Your caloric intake is going to be your caloric intake. The only difference that it makes is late at night because you're not moving and your body is repairing itself at that time. So it does make a little difference to not eat too late, too heavy, too late. But the rest of the day, nobody says you can't have chicken and rice for breakfast and have eggs for lunch. It's your choice. Do you understand there are things in this world you cannot control, but what you can control is what goes in your mouth. That's for sure. So, let me plate this puppy up so you can see how cute it is. And then I'm going to call the grill master down so he can taste it. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am. And then he can go back into his cave. Because I got more to tell you. Okay? I got to do it. Call him down.
Let me call him.
Yeah, tell him to come on.
Okay.
Because I got some home fries for him. I can't believe it. Yeah. Now I want you guys to take a look at this before I plate it up. My goodness. Man, let me tell you something. This stuff is on and popping. Do you see this? Oh, if they have smell-o-vision, oh baby. Yeah, look at that. Can you see it? Can y'all see it? Can you see it, Car? Okay, so now I'm gonna plate this puppy up so Grill Master can have a little taste test. Okay, trying not to have any silence here. That's not a good thing. So, I need for you guys to give me an idea of some things you might want me to try here on the live show. Just some ideas. Some of your recipes I may try. Because the one that I'm doing for the ramen was inspired by Teresa Lloyd. She made a stepped up version of her ramen.
Okay, and Grill Master has made his appearance, and also Cosmic King says that looks delicious.
Oh yeah, thank you.
So boy.
Also, keeper of the cards, he said something else. He said eating out is expensive, no hassle, but it do add up. And sometimes I want things that aren't sold in my town.
There you
So
go.
gotta learn how to make them things.
You gotta learn how to make them puppies. And let me tell you something. When you learn how to make stuff, I am telling you, you become king. Because you decide how to taste. You decide what went in it. You decide all these things. And it's important. Let me get this over here. And I'm going to get a fork for Grill Master.
Oh, boy.
Now, how many of y'all want to bet I won't see this plate again? How many of y'all want to bet that I won't get to taste it?
It looks delicious.
Okay, but I'm going to let y'all see. Okay, y'all see this? Look at that.
Oh, man.
Now, you get yourself some nice eggs if you want. Oh, shoot, I could just eat this by itself. I'm going to be totally honest. Can everybody see? Look at that.
Come on
Okay.
now.
Listen.
Come on now.
Okay, so I'm going to let him taste it, y'all. And while he tastes that, I'm going to get my noodles on for my ramen.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Okay.
All right. Oh, we got some good stuff here. Okay, got facts. Ramen Dan said facts.
Oh, man.
Well, I guess you cooking.
Oh, man.
Cooking from home.
Okay. I can't. He's not talking. I can't hear him.
Hey,
He's at a loss for words, y'all.
mm.
You think anybody else can have some?
Nope.
Oh, God. Okay, guys, I'm going to put these ramen noodles in the microwave. And then we're going to talk about what you don't know, the 411 about your food. And how about that? Dum, dum, dum!
Can I have these?
You can have them, eat them. He took them, guys. He took them.
As they say in Hollywood, bye.
Let me run down.
Yeah, he just left. I'm going to put the ramen noodles. I have 2 packs of ramen noodles right here. And so I usually cook them for about 2 packs. Yeah, I like mine a little al dente. I don't want them too soft. So I'll do my lovely assistant likes hers 7 minutes. She does 8. I'm going to do 6 minutes. So we'll have a happy medium. I want them to have a little texture. I don't want them to be hard, but I want not to be able, when I pick them up off with the chopsticks on my fork, I don't want them to disintegrate either.
True.
You know, hey, that's just me. Cook them like you want.
While you setting up the noodles, I got several messages that have come in.
Yes.
So Ramen Dan said facts back when you were talking about cooking at home and learning how to make your own food.
Yes.
Then we had Pamela. She said you can sing "Old Friend" to her next week when you get the work.
I'm not singing again. Can someone tell Pamela?
That's next time.
I don't even remember the song.
Next time.
I'm not singing again. You're not roping me into this. Okay.
We'll see about that. Okay.
I'm not. No.
Okay, then we got Cosmic King. He said perfection to your plate that you showed.
Thank you. Listen, let me tell y'all something. The one thing about live, people have seen like my thumbnails or my show, which is pre-recorded, and I guess they think this is editing and the food looks like that because it's been edited or ever. I am telling you the truth. What you see come out that pot is all that I do. We do minimal editing. There is nothing. The person you see there, the hands you see, the food you see, everything is real, just like live here. And I think that this is why that was important to me to start this Weekend Eats, because I need for you to get to know I'm a real girl with a real life that be lifing all the time. Child, when I tell you life be lifing all the time, I feel like somebody drugged me around the block tied to the back of a car most times. And that's why I guess I'm so over the top, because I have to psychologically build myself to live life and not to worry about the little stuff. It is so hard sometimes not to get into your feelings and to kind of stay there. That's for everybody. Okay, but we have to make up in our minds that we're going to find something that we can focus on that's going to pull us out of it. And food has been the connection for pretty much everything that we do in life. Okay, I've learned that this is my therapy. I didn't know it was until, they forced me to do it. So now what happens is all of the yang that I've heard over my lifetime with my children and my family, you never give a recipe. You don't tell anybody how to cook. Well, when I am the crypt keeper When I am dust sprinkled all over the cosmos, or wherever you go, or whatever you believe, as long as they got YouTube and the internet, you will have my recipes. And the book that I'm finally going to finish one day. I tell you, I need help, y'all. I tell you, I need what Jerome says. I need a couple of them friends, them sleep friends. And then I can get this stuff done. I'm telling you. Oh, my goodness. So, let's see. I want to tell you guys what I read about. Yeah, the 411. And I found out some things, and I don't want you to be discouraged, okay? Because I'm going to tell you like this. I'm 61 years old. I've probably eaten some of all this stuff for my entire life. Guess what? I'm still standing. Do you know? I probably have more energy than people have my age. I know a lot of young people. I'm tired. I need some sleep. Let me tell you something. Sleep when you're the crypt keeper. That's when you sleep. You miss too much. I think when you get to be older, it's like little babies, how they never want to go to sleep. Little kids never want to go to sleep because they think they're going to miss something. You get the same mentality when you get older. I ain't trying to sleep. I'm going to miss something. I'm going to miss seeing you. We ain't going to do that. So let's get down to business. So I know y'all think I'm crazy, and I am. Did you know the world's most hated vegetable is the one that is best for you? I don't know why people hate this vegetable, because, honey, I got a recipe for you. But anyway, what do you think the world's most hated vegetable is? Anybody? Want to take a guess? Do. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all. Who said it? What are you saying, Ramen Dan? What's next time? You going to tell me the answer? Tomato? You said tomato?
He said next time to your singing.
Oh, okay. So what are you trying to tell me? You trying to make me sing every time you if you come back, I'll sing. How about that?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. I will sing if you come back.
Hold on. Can I guess the vegetable?
Well, I see Ramen Dan said tomato. No, but we're going to be talking about that today. Good guess, though, Ramen Dan.
How about asparagus?
No.
Oh.
Okay, y'all ready for me to tell you? Give me some hearts if you're ready for me to tell you. Are you trying to? Oh, okay. All right. Do you know Brussels sprouts? Can you believe that? Brussels sprouts may be the most hated vegetable, but they are amongst the most nutritious vegetable out there. Now, Brussels sprouts ain't nothing but some little cabbage. That's all they are. And if you cook regular cabbage good, you should be able to hit up a Brussels sprout. That's what I say. Okay, they say that they're packed full of vitamins and minerals. They have virtually no calories, no fat, no cholesterol, and they are filling. Better yet, it also has an antioxidant that's shown to be, my favorite word, anti-inflammatory. Oh, I'm getting me some Brussels sprouts today. Okay, some fresh ones. They taste good. And they say they could fight cancer. Yeah, this is what Brussels sprouts. Now, let me tell you something right quick, because I probably will do, because they say Brussels sprouts are the hated vegetable, I'm going to do some Brussels sprouts, not next week, but maybe next week I'll try to do that, and I'm going to show you my recipe, and oh, baby, you're going to want to eat some Brussels sprouts. They're so cute. They're little babies.
They're really cute.
They're like little babies.
From your people.
Yes.
Okay, so we had Keeper of the Cards. He was guessing the vegetable that was the hated one.
And what did you say?
He said bitter melon or was it Carly? I'm not sure how to.
Well, Keeper of the Cards, I don't know if it's the hated vegetable, but it's the one I can't pronounce. But, yeah.
Then Ramen Dan said that the Brussels sprouts are yummy. They smell bad, but they're good.
Exactly. You know what? A lot of things that stink taste. I'm gonna tell you. That's a story. I'm gonna tell you a story time next week. Okay. So surprisingly enough, and this is not an April Fool's joke. Beavers. I'm gonna say the word again. Beavers. Can you take the ramen out and drain it for me? Beavers. You know the animal beavers that build dams emit a goo. Ew. To mark their territory And someone somewhere in all their infinite wisdom discovered that the goo that they emit out of their booties, they booties, okay, smelled and tastes like vanilla. Okay, according to National Geographic, manufacturers have been using this goo that smells like vanilla in perfumes and in foods for at least 80 years. So that lovely vanilla wafer may be some beaver goo. You don't know. Beaver booty juice. Yes. In this case, when they say on the box natural flavoring, hey, you can't get no closer to nature than that. Okay, how about this one? Did you know that a banana will float in water? Now, you would think as heavy as a banana is, it sink to the bottom. It floats. And the skin on a banana is said to help relieve the itching of a mosquito bite. So the next time a mosquito bites, you run over there and get your banana skin and rub it all over your body. Now, the mosquito bite will feel better, but you'll probably get followed by some bees. I don't know. Okay. Also, it says eating bananas can also help your nervous system. That's great. Eating bananas can also help your nervous system. They can restore tired muscles and boost bored brains. So when you got brain fog, you need to eat some bananas. Okay, then you be all good. You'll be Einstein after that, according to a publication called Australian Bananas. This is located in Australia.
My question: did it mention whether or not it matters if they're ripe or not?
Excuse me?
Does the ripeness of it matter?
They didn't distinguish whether they're ripe or whether they are green or whatever. They just said bananas. Okay. One more thing about bananas. Do you know bananas are the world's oldest fruit? Okay, dating back more than 10,000 years. Got that right. So, honey, you better give a banana its props. Now, let's see what else I got. Okay, how about now? This is directly to Ramen Dan. Would you say, ew? Ramen Dan, you mentioned tomato, right? So, I read this last night really late, and I had to read it a couple of times because I'm like, whoa, okay. But anyway, tomato products contain measurable amounts of mold. Tomato products contain measurable amounts of mold. According, it says here, the Food Defect Levels Handbook from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, our government, lays out guidelines for how much mold, how many maggots, the number of animal hairs, and what amount of insect damage is acceptable for consumer food products. But they're giving me grief, getting my little spice some licensing. Can you figure? Okay. When it comes to mold, the FDA employs the Howard Mold Count Method. You can look that up. It's called the Howard Mold Count Method that they use, I guess, to gauge how much mold is in the food, is that's acceptable, which uses a measuring cell to determine mold contamination on a microscopic level. According to the FDA, tomato paste, tomato soup, and comparable products like ketchup or spaghetti sauces or anything that contains tomatoes are considered satisfactory as long as the mold count sits below 40% to 45%. Yeah, this is what it says. Okay, do you guys hear this? 40%, 45%. Tomato ketchup can possess up to 55% average of mold counts, while tomato powder goes as high as 67%. Some canned and frozen vegetables and fruits can contain certain percentages of rotten material. It ranges from 5% to 7%, while ground oregano can average up to 1,250 insect fragments per 10 grams before being deemed defective. Okay, I hope y'all heard this. Now, I say all this to say, everything you put in your mouth is an issue, okay? We don't have the ability to grow everything. I mean, I do have a garden back there that Grill Master been trying at, and we will continue to try. But for those of us who don't have the capability of growing everything, even in your apartment, you can grow herbs. You try to, like I say, pick the best foods you can get the foods that you can cook, and clean them suckers if you can. Use some heat and understand that, hey, insects are protein.
People in the card said, what kind of spices? They like spices a lot of ingredients.
Oh, it could be any spice that's in that's done in a factory. You're talking about a factory. I don't know if you've ever seen the inside of a factory, and I don't care how clean it is. It's a big place. People come in and out of doors, and when they come in and out, bugs can fly in and out. You got to realize this is the bugs world. We have built stuff in their path. When they come in your house, they're not trying to come in here. They don't want to be trapped. They're just flying around, little dumb bugs. And they do the same thing in factories. They have mice. They have bugs. You can have mold, anything, okay, depending on the temperature. This is why they have these mandates that certain levels won't hurt you. I mean, be factual. Penicillin, the drug that helps you with infections, comes from mold. That's what it derives from. So I guess they're going on that dynamic, that, hey, you can't live in a bubble world. However, if I see a mouse hair floating around in my spaghetti sauce, I got a problem. Yeah, big one. So you kind of have to sort of, and I will say, they're saying tomato products. So if you really, really are finicky and you tripping off of this, I get me some real tomatoes. I would clean them off. I would stew them down and pulverize them and make my spaghetti sauce fresh. I would get fresh in basil and spices and things like that. You can do that. But me personally, I use a combination. I'm going to take my chances and I'm going to cook the heck out of everything and be as clean as I possibly can within my environment. So you think about it. You're getting stuff from factories, you're getting stuff from grocery stores, and then you turn around and you want to eat out on top of it. That's where the problem comes in. You don't hear anybody talking about, oh, I got salmonella from the spices, but you do hear about the salad bar at this restaurant where somebody didn't clean something or whatever the case may be, or someone who's grown something and they didn't have a porta potty out there, so everybody is doing their business in the field, so you got to kind of pick and choose. I tell you guys this information for fun and for knowledge, because you know what? Being ignorant is not a good thing. Putting your head in the sand is not a good thing. You need to know what you're facing in every aspect of your life. Knowledge is power. So, saying that, I'm going to go over here and take a look at these ramen noodles, because I got to get a piece of chicken out, because that's going to be part of it. So bear with me. Now, I'm going to set my potatoes to the side. I'm going to clean up a little bit over here. Yeah. Now, I'll tell you this. I'm doing this the long version, but what I really wanted to do, guys, I wanted to get some of those grilled chicken strips and season them up, but I'll do that when I do a hack. I'll show you. But this is more so for a lovely presentation, a nice dinner on Saturday. Hey, a little romantic tryst. Who knows? So I'm going to try to do it the right way. We're going to do it the right way, whether I want to or not. So I'm going to bring my ingredients over here. I'm going to get my chicken out the refrigerator, which I should have did before now. Just a little piece of chicken. And I'm going to clean it off, okay? Because I don't care what anybody says, I'm washing my chicken. Anybody got a problem with clean chicken? Let me know. Send me a heart. Send me something. Let me know if you got a problem with clean chicken. I don't have a problem with clean chicken. So I'm going to take this. Yes. Anybody has a problem? My person who's reading my responses kind of left me. I won't tell you who that is. Hey, let me tell you something, y'all. when I get monetized and I blow up, there may be an ad in the paper for some help. I'm just letting you know. I may have to put it on the internet. Yes.
Well, we have from Ramen Dan. He said, "Bye, tomato."
Oh, Ramadan, I don't want you not to eat a tomato. Come on. You can eat tomatoes. You can't. I'm going to tell you, if you put enough heat on something, it'll kill a lot of stuff. Okay? For real, for real. And you think about it, in some countries, hey, rats and all that kind of stuff is a delicacy. It really is. We don't eat this kind of stuff here in America. A lot of us don't. But listen. They have a station on YouTube that I ran across, guys, and it had these people. I don't know what country they were in. They may have been in Cambodia or Thailand or somewhere, but they're out in like the forest, and they caught this big giant rat-looking thing, and they fried it up, and they cut the skin up, and they cut it up into some vegetables, and they ate it. And they say it's a delicacy there. So I'm not going to sleep on anybody's stuff. I'm not going to eat anybody's everything. But I will say this. Because we find it repulsive doesn't mean that it's really that bad. You know, as far as your health is concerned. And I'll be totally honest, okay? I'm going to put a tomato on my burger. I'm going to make some lovely spaghetti sauce all day long because it's good. Okay, and I'm gonna do my thing, close my eyes, and forget that Mickey is in there. That's what I'm gonna do. You got to do what makes you feel good. So now I've rinsed my chicken. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna dry it.
Your fired assistant has returned. I'm sorry.
I
had to go to the ladies' room.
Okay. Now we all in the working world know we don't do that.
Well, squeeze in there.
We don't take intermissions in the middle of the show. So that's what we don't do. But I'm gonna dry this little chicken off, and these are the little thin, and I'll show you little thin little pieces of chicken. Let me wash my cutting board. So Ramen Dan said he's done with tomatoes. He said he's not doing them. He said, not him. I challenge you, Ramen Dan. Eat a tomato bug sandwich. You'll be okay.
Keeper of the cards has said, with one video, you've convinced me to stop buying as much local and unimported as much as possible.
And that's what I want. Listen, let me tell you something. I've come from back in the day. Now, I used to, a lot of times they will make the joke that, back in the day, they'll make your mama didn't take you to McDonald's and things like that a lot. That was a treat, And so you go to McDonald's, you're like, oh, these burgers taste so different. Well, that's because, I don't know if you were here last week when I was telling people about what goes into the commercial burgers, and it's like 100 cows of their muscles and stuff like that. And then, they had that thing with McDonald's where they were mixing some kind of red goo into it to stretch it. So that's why the burgers taste different. Well, my mother, her cute self, I tell you, she's a cute little thing. I didn't understand why my burgers, and it didn't taste bad, but they were different. My mother, how she circumvented all this million cow stuff, she would get little cubes of chuck rolls. They call them stewed beef. A little stewed beef cubes from the butcher. And she would get 2 pounds of that, 2 or 3 pounds, and she would have him grounded there. And that was our hamburger. So we had such a higher grade of hamburger meat. This is probably why it tastes different. She didn't go through making meatball hamburgers like people's mothers did and put peppers and all this. She made a burger, and then when I got to be older, I made my burgers flat and tried to make them look like whatever. But I say this to say, for those of you who are squeamish and leery after now I've given you this education, and let me show you this. You see this piece of chicken, how thin it is? This is gonna cook them in like 2 seconds. So I got 2 pieces of this because I got 2 packs of the ramen soup. And you can use however much you want, 2 or 3 packs, however, according to who you're serving. but I'm not serving a whole lot of people right now. And so I'm gonna take this chicken and I'm gonna season it up, and you can season it up with whatever you want. Okay, because again, it's all about your taste and what you like. So,
still got some more messages. Keeper of the cards. He said, "I'm definitely not gonna say what we eat as a delicacy here."
tell me. I want to know. Tell me. You gonna tell me?
We're about to find out.
Okay.
Okay, give it a minute.
I know everything's delayed, guys. So, what I'm gonna do to this chicken, I gotta do the blessings. But before I do the blessings, this is a quick hack, a quick brine to ensure that every piece of chicken breast goes in your mouth is succulent and moist. If you watch my videos, you'll see I use it quite a bit. This is the truth. Let me see. I get it turned around the right way. Okay. I can't. Okay, let's do this. Adolph's meat tenderizer. Not just any meat tenderizer, because every meat tenderizer does not do this. My mother used this when I was young. This is all she's ever used. This is a game changer because it is an instant brine. And a brine is simply usually water and salt, and people will put their meats or chicken in it so it can help seal in the moisture. You ain't got to do that with all this. You take this and you sprinkle, but when you use this, you want to be sure that you don't use salt or a lot of salted products because it is salt-based. And you put a little bit on here. And let me see if I can turn y'all around. Okay, I'm just over here seasoning. I'm not doing anything special. And I'm going to put the skillet over here. So I'm seasoning this, and I do all my seasoning on both sides. And I'm just going to do a little light seasoning. I'm going to hit it with my Casey's blessing because everything in my life has to be blessed. And I want you to have everything in your life to be blessed.
We got a response back from Keeper about the delicacies.
And what is it, Keeper?
Armadillos, possums, iguana, to name a few.
Mm-hmm.
Those are delicacies that they eat.
I can hear that. I'm not shocked. You have not shocked me because possum is also a southern delicacy. People, they eat in the South, in the deep South, or still the South. People eat possums. People eat raccoons. People eat squirrels. Yes, they do. Now, armadillo, I wouldn't say, oh, goodness, armadillo, whatever. Let me tell you something. If you ever went to a chicken farm and saw the conditions in which chickens are, if you ever went past a poultry not even market, but like I said, factory where they have all the turkeys. Man, Lord, well, I'm telling you, I worked across the street, down the road from one, and the smell that wafted out of that place made you want to become vegan. Okay, I am telling you. I have been to the farm, and the chickens, man, them chickens is nasty as all get out. I don't eat anything. See, when I came along, my mother used to buy whole chickens. So I know how to cut a chicken up like a surgeon. Because that's all we ever did. We didn't buy chicken pieces. We bought whole chickens. So I put a little garlic powder, a little bit of white pepper on here. I got the Casey's blessing. I'm turning it over. I'm doing the same thing again with the little bit of the meat tenderizer on there. And you can do this ahead of time if you want, and your meat will be even more tender. Hitting it with the garlic powder. I'm hitting it with the white pepper, and I'm making a mess, but y'all know I'm going to clean it up. Because I just didn't feel like finding that foil. I'm tired. I had a long week this week. It was like it was never ending. I'm so glad to see y'all. Y'all don't know. As tired as I am, when it comes to this show, I stay up Friday night. I make sure that I'm ready for y'all because I enjoy, it's like a stress reliever doing this with y'all, for real. And like I said, I work a lot of hours. I work really hard. I'm an old lady. What can I tell you? So, I got this all nice, and this is nice and seasoned. My ramen noodles are sitting here cooling off, and I'm going to spray my cooking pan here with some cooking spray. You can put a little bit of olive oil in there, which I will probably put a little bit of oil. We'll see what happens because I just want to lightly saute this till it's done. I'm going to hit it up on high so we can get the party started. So what I do? Okay, there you go. I tell you, sometimes all this technology is a pain. You know, I miss the old-fashioned gas stove, but I bought this for my kids because they're afraid of getting burnt. So, yeah. You know, you do these things for your childrens. Okay, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put about a teaspoonful of extra virgin olive oil in here. So that's about, there you go, right there. See, when you're a professional chef like me, you don't have to measure. Woo, boy, I love it. I'm not a professional chef. I'm just a professional mommy. That's what I am. I'm a professional mommy.
Which makes you a professional chef. You're short order.
I am a professional mommy. Now, we're going to take our packets from the ramen noodles, and they're going to be part of the mix too. But that's not all. So we're going to take those, put them over here. And let me show you guys something. I have these lovely vegetables. Now, y'all know by now, everything I do. Let me turn this down before I have a fire. And I'm going to turn this down to about 5. And I'm going to get my meat in here and let it brown. Okay? And I'm just put that in there. And that's going to sizzle. Sizzle for zizzle. Yeah, it is. And let me get this off of the camera. Look. See, this is real TV when stuff falls. Oh, boy. I tell you. Is it hot where you guys are? Or y'all having it kind of like a fall day? Hit me up in the chat. Let me know what it's like where you are.
While we're waiting, Pam said people in Maryland eat possums, squirrels, and rabbits.
See? So you're not so strange. Shoot, you regular. You are regular. You're not alone. You are not alone. Okay, so I want to show you guys. By now you should know I like mushrooms. The only mushrooms I don't like are those white button mushrooms. They're just like a flavorless piece of, I don't know. I don't like them. Anyway, these are shiitake mushrooms. The ones I usually use are portobello mushrooms. I like the flavor of them in food. I'm not, or mixed into something. You know, I'm not going to eat a portobello mushroom sandwich. No, I'm not that girl. But I do like these shiitake mushrooms. Are an Asian type mushrooms used in Asian cooking. So I figured since we were doing ramen soup, hey, why not go with the flow? You know, I don't fight City Hall. What can I tell you? So we got these shiitake mushrooms. I have some wonderful, and if you can see, wonderful green onions there that I have chopped up. I have a little bit of basil because I just like the flavor of it. Okay, I also got some dried chives that I'm using because I use that a lot. You know the deal. And the garlic powder and the onion powder and all those things like that I'm going to put in there. And one more ingredient that's really going to take it to another level. You ain't never had no ramen like this. Trust me. Okay, so let's check this chicken. So I'm going to, oh yeah, baby. It's looking good. And if I have any of this chicken left over, you know what I'm going to do with those potatoes that Grill Master didn't devour? I'm going to slice that chicken up. I'm going to saute it with those potatoes. Oh, yeah. I am. And that will be my breakfast or my lunch or my dinner or whenever I get to eat anything. Okay. So I don't waste anything. There's a meal to be made out of everything. Trust me. Okay. So I'm flipping it over. And I'm going to cut it because it's kind of cupping up and I don't want it to do that. So I'm going to just cut the ends. I want to show you guys something. If you ever have any kind of meat that starts to cup up like that on you, all you got to do, take your knife, hold it down, be careful, make a little slit at the end, and it will flatten out. See there? Look at that. See how that's all flat? Because we want it to be flat so you can get even browning. I'm all about the even distribution of the heat and the browning. You know, these little things you might say to yourself, oh God, why we gotta go through all this? Let me tell you something. You will eat more variety of foods if the appearance of the food is pleasing to your eye and to your brain. You will be promoted to try different things if the visuals are there. I know this because I had 2 sets of picky kids, and I am here to tell you, I got a lot of food down these kids with presentation and psyching their minds out. Oh, yes, I do. Honey, this Casey's blessing has been a blessing because every time I want them to eat some, oh, these are the Casey's blessing Brussels sprouts. Oh, these are the Casey's blessing whatever. Listen, that 8-year-old eats it up. Okay, the 14-year-old eats it up. You can psych them out. People are suggestible. Sometimes you tell yourself that, I ain't gonna do that. I told myself that for so many years, I'm telling you. And now I'm eating things because I stepped up the flavor. I make it look a certain way. It's important to me for my food to be visual. You know, like I said, you do you. But I'm telling you, when you look at my food, I want you to want to lick the screen. That's just the way it is. So let me get back to this chicken. So I'm flipping it over a second time. So we've been doing this probably about what? About 2 minutes on each side. I'm going to give it another minute just because I don't want any issues. And while I do this, guess what I'm going to do with these vegetables? I'm going to take this off to the side because we're not doing raw stuff. I'm going to get my basil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to season up these vegetables because it's about layering flavors. So I'm going to put a little bit of the Casey's blessing on these vegetables here. And I'm going to put some pepper on it. I'm going to do the garlic powder on the vegetables. And I'm going to put, what else am I going to put? What do you think I should put? We're going to put a little bit of white pepper on here. Now, you want to know the difference between white pepper and black pepper? Black pepper is a little bit more pungent. It'll give you a little bit more of a kick. Black pepper it's a little stronger. White pepper is a milder version. I have to do the research to see if it derives from the same dynamics. I'm not quite sure, so I'm not going to sit and lie to you. Okay, but I know there's a difference. I'm going to take some of these celery flakes and I'm going to put it over here too because I'm about to do what? I'm going to get these vegetables inside the skillet because I want them to wilt. I don't do well with raw foods if I don't have to because when it's raw, I'm going to be totally honest, unless you got some kind of marinade or something like that, the flavors are not really going to meld into something raw. It's just like, okay, I got a perfect example for you. Take your finger, sprinkle some salt or something on there, and then lick it. You ain't going to feel that flavor. But if you burn your finger, I'm joking, but if you cook some, let me put this stuff in here. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to put this in here on top of the chicken, let the chicken finish doing its thing. And I'm going to take some of these bay leaves, not bay leaves, Lord have mercy, basil, and I'm going to just break a little bit up over it. And the reason why I'm breaking it up with my hands, it helps release some of the fragrance of the actual leaf. Better than cutting it. I just got to get my hands all down in it. You know how it is when you're a kid and you want to feel the mud pie. I got to feel the fire. Yeah. Yeah, I do. So, I'll put that in there, like that there. Oh, yeah. And what I'm going to do is, leave the rest of that over there. We're going to kind of saute that. I'm going to flip my chicken again because my chicken is good and ready. I just want to get that flavor in there. Get that flavor in there while I straighten up my counter a little bit. Okay? And get rid of this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this other plate and I'm going to hold that there. I'm going to get my counter straightened off a little bit because I get kind of claustrophobic when stuff starts creeping up on me. I'm going to take these dried chives. I'm going to drop them over in here too. These kind of things are very, very convenient, especially when you don't want stuff to go bad. And a lot of times I don't use everything a lot as often, and then food goes bad. And I hate wasting food. And I'm not the FDA because I ain't putting half rotten stuff in my people's mouth. So that's not working. I'm going to cover this up, let it wilt. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put that in the garbage. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to wash my hands because they're dirty. And I'm going to wash this fork too. That's what I'm going to do. Cleanliness is a good thing in the kitchen. Let me tell you something. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you're going to spread salmonella if you wash this, if you wash that. Let me tell you something. They got all kinds of antibacterial soaps and everything else. This soap right here that I have, this dishwashing detergent, which I live by, Dawn Antibacterial, big old sign. Clean your area. Stop being lazy and wash this food that's coming from wherever the heck it's coming from. You don't know. Keep it clean. This is why Casey doesn't worry about the little entrails inside food, because you know what? By the time I finish cleaning it, hey, it's going to be the cleanest bug you ever ate.
Oh,
it sure is.
No.
It's
okay, Cosmic King, back a little bit. We're gonna roll back a little bit to the frying of the finger. not Mama Casey encouraging microdosing.
I am not encouraging anyone to fry your hand. Okay, I'm simply saying if you taste something that is cooked with the flavor, people will tell you, and it's just me. People will say to you, "Oh, it could be bland. Well, season it up when you get it." No. You need them seasonings to get into the pores or whatever it is that an animal has or food has to absorb. You can season up a chicken that's been baked with nothing on it after the fact if you want to. I tell you this, you better make sure that you desensitize your taste buds, because that's some nasty stuff. Okay. You need to hit it up with the flavor. Can we say the word? Say flavor. 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 Yes. So let me go over here. And I'm going to get the rest of my utensils. And I'm going to wash them up. I'm going to dry this off. Okay. Get that down here. Get this over here. Now, I am going to take... Let me get rid of this.
Okay, we got some people saying flavor.
Flavor. Hey guys, I think I'm gonna make a coffee cup that says Megan and flavor. What y'all think? Y'all think I should make me a coffee cup like that? A t-shirt, something?
Yes. Oh, you can make an apron.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an apron. That'll promote y'all to get up in this kitchen and do something.
Yeah.
I want y'all to send me some of your recipes. I'm for real. Do not be shy. I need some ideas. I will show you how to take it to another level. I will have you Casey-ize it. I'm going to do the Luther thing with this food. Yes, I am. So, we have our packets here. We have our noodles. Now, the noodles have cooled down some, a lot. Now, what I like to do with my noodles, I take all the water out. I'm not trying to make soup. I'm making a dish of delight, a dish that you will forget that it came out of a packet for 20. Well, I ain't gonna tell that lie. It was 25 cents a pack many moons ago. Now, do you know ramen soup is $1 almost a pack? Can you believe that? Anyhow, but it's still cheaper than this other stuff. So I'm not gonna gripe. But you see how nice these noodles are. So these noodles are a little chilled. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the noodles. I'm going to get some, if I have it. And of course, as I'm telling you, I do have some. I'm going to get some chicken broth. I'm going to take this chicken broth, right? You see this? I'm going to take a cup of chicken broth. I'm going to pour in here over these noodles and this, or not the noodles, over the chicken. Okay? Just pour that in there. Just like that. Yeah, there you go. And then I'm going to cover it again, let it cook. I'm going to step up the heat. And I'm going to wipe up this water because I forgot about the condensation. And I didn't have my little holder there. And then I'm going to take these packets. And I am going to open them up. I'm going to get these packets. Let me see. Now I have to do the right thing. Watch this. I'm put it over here in the little holder. And, ooh, this smells good. Woo. I'm going to take this packet. I'm going to take 2 of the packets. And I'm going to take these packets. Okay. I'm putting the packets, y'all, over the chicken. There you go. See, I don't want any of my food to ever feel alone. So they always have plenty of flavor companions. Yeah, they do. So I'm going to take that, toss this in the trash. Yes, I am. I'm going to do one more thing. Because y'all ain't seen me do this in a while. What I tell y'all? I told y'all that butter makes everything. What?
Better.
It makes everything better.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a little of that butter. I'm going to take a lot of that butter. I'm going to cut, what is this? I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of butter. Yeah, I said it. I'm doing it. Yeah, I am. Okay. Those who don't want butter, don't use it.
We got another message.
Yes. Who? Hit me.
Keeper of the Cards is very active.
Hit me.
So actually, I believe they're from Trinidad. They said we're not strangers to flavor over here.
Good.
I think we overseason everything.
No, I don't think. Then let me tell you something. It ain't. The only thing I will say is, in the islands, for me, you can go real spicy. But honey, the flavors that you have is on point. And it's just me because hey, I'm a wimp when it comes to heat. I'm gonna be totally honest. I ain't gonna even lie. My kids can deal with more heat than me. But I do like to enhance things. Yes, I do. And honey, don't talk about that, honey. Give me some Trini food. Oh yeah. That's the truth. Don't let nobody tell you that bland is the way to go. Now, if your dietary needs suggest that, then, oh, well, you got to do that. But, honey, life would be nothing without flavor. Do you understand? Oh, my goodness. Flavor. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Keeper said, do you like roti?
Oh, hey, yeah. Yes. I'm from New York. How you gonna ask me if I like any of that? I like everything.
I love roti. It's delicious.
I love everything. I got the people in the audience jumping up and down talking about they like roti.
Oh yes.
Shoot.
Chicken
Yes.
roti with some potatoes in there. Yes.
Now that's some home cooking.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this teriyaki marinade sauce that I like. It's low sodium for Kiko Man. And I'm going to put a tablespoon of that in my mixture. And let me get my garlic powder again. Because I want to get that. Hey, I got to hit it up. Got to hit it up, y'all. I'm going to get the onion powder. Get that in there. So how does it smell, y'all? Because I'm in the kitchen, so I can't, my nose is stuffy. It's always stuffy, So I'm going to I'm going to do a little Trini on you. I'm going to get a little heat, just a little bit. Look, cayenne pepper. Okay.
My people be taking over New York.
Child, listen, yeah, exactly. You know that. We're going to get a little black pepper up in here. Yep. And I'm going to stir it up. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, baby. Look at that. When you get that over here, flip that chicken on, because honey, this chicken is like it's everything at this point. Everything. It's
real fragrant.
It's everything at this point. They say over there, the audience say it's real fragrant.
Yes,
Did y'all hear the audience?
I don't know if y'all heard me, but it's smelling good.
I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator again. And then we're gonna get ready. I'm gonna cut this meat up here in this pan. I'm gonna cut my meat up because I don't want to have a big old piece of it in the ramen. Okay, so let me take this. Ooh, that smells good.
Yes, it does.
Okay, let me turn it down some, y'all, because it needs to simmer. So I'm put that down, and I'm gonna take. Ooh, look at that! This thing cutting up. Yeah. And I'm just going to break it into pieces. I'm not even going to get fancy with this. I'm just going to break it up into smaller pieces because that's what I do. And this little piece of meat, yeah, I am. A nice little bit of protein, not too, not overpowering. Everything is here to complement itself. Yes, it is. Okay, we're coming down to the stretch, y'all. We're coming down to the stretch. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, Keeper asked, what kind of roti have we tried?
I've had chicken. I never had goat.
I've had curry goat and I've had chicken. Those are the two that I've had. They're great. They're delicious.
Oh, that looks pretty.
Yes.
That's very cool. Ooh.
Okay.
Chicken masala.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to get a cute little bowl over here. Let me get this stuff out of here. I'm going to show y'all what it look like, okay? Y'all, are you ready?
We're ready.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Y'all show me some hearts and tell me if you're ready.
Woo, love it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
I'm going to turn this off. Oh, you're ready? Okay.
Get it.
All right. Let me let you see. This is what we about to do. We about to have another wedding. Can y'all see this? Do you see? Can everybody see this? Can you see this? Guys, can you see this?
Yes.
Okay.
It's looking right.
Okay, what you think? Let me know what you think. Give me some hand claps, some something.
Yeah, that's looking nice.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
looking
No, they need to
nice.
go up.
I'm trying. You gotta bring it. There we go.
Okay, there you go. Now the wedding begins. Y'all start singing here and now. Sing it.
Right now.
Yes, yes.
I promise to love you.
I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it in here. I'm getting my ramen noodles. I'm putting it in here.
That looks nice.
Okay. And then we're going to do our little tang. Oh, this turned out to be more than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Wow.
That looks like that could feed a couple people.
Yeah, this may feed a couple folks here, y'all. Yes.
Cheap. Gotta love that.
And it's on the cheap.
For the
This
cheap
chicken
cheap.
right here, a pack of this chicken cost me, I think, $4. If you get the chicken strips that are already, breast strips that are already cooked, you can get the frozen ones, or you can get the ones like Purdue, and you can use it for other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You get that, and you get a couple of those, season them up like I did.
That's gonna be nice.
Yes. So I'm just trying to get it all mixed up, y'all. All mixed up. Toss it real nice. That's what you do. Because we about the presentation, y'all. And those shiitake mushrooms, they singing a song.
Okay, so we got a couple more messages from Keeper.
Yes,
Says,
Keeper.
Curry anything is awesome.
It's
That's
your
number one.
hope. I'm going to make you a curry shrimp soup.
Oh, that'd be like.
You're going to love that one. So, like I said, you come on back here. I'm going to show you some things.
Next, and the last thing that he said was, I wasn't feeling like cooking, but now I do. After this lovely experience. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes.
That makes me feel good.
Right,
Because
go.
then that means I've accomplished my goal.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That means that I have touched you in the way that I want to touch you. I want everybody in all of the world. I'm not even stopping in America.
Yes.
Okay? I need everybody in the world to get back in touch with cooking at home. I need you to understand the importance not only for your stomach, but for your mind, your body, and your soul.
Yes.
Okay, this is important. Yes, it is. We're going to get this all nice up in here. Get you some more of this. Okay, up in there. Okay. All right, so they get the rest over here because I know that someone's going to be over here eating it. I'm not going to tell you who. I don't know who. Can you tell me who you think gonna eat the rest of that? Y'all tell me.
I mean, you got options. I mean.
Okay, now I'm gonna hit it up with a little bit of parsley for beauty.
Beautiful.
There you go. Now you can take this lovely, lovely bowl of food and have yourself a wonderful tossed salad. You can make yourself some broccoli on the side if you want and saute it. Some nice stir-fried vegetables if you want. Or you can just eat it like it is. Now, let me get this over there. This over here. Put this stuff back here. Because y'all, I got to clean my kitchen. It's a hot mess. But we spent a lot of time together today. And I appreciate you rolling with me. I appreciate you rolling with me. I do. I appreciate y'all coming here spending your Saturday morning with me. Now I'm going to have a special guest come around here and taste this. This is Corey. Corey was on my very first live. And Corey is an expert with these doggone chopsticks that I'm not. But I want you guys to see this. Let me put it up there. Can everyone see what that looks like?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, what y'all think? Tell me what you think. Tell me something good. Baby. Tell me that you like it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, we're going to get the taste test. Okay, we're going to get a little taste. Corey going to give a little taste. Corey's going to taste. Corey's gonna taste. Woo-hoo! Okay,
there you go.
we're getting that caveman stuff. Where you going, Corey? Is it good? Come back, talk.
It's mine. Thank you.
Really? I swear. What is with these men? They're just taking my stuff. Can I taste something? Can I taste anything? Oh gosh, guys, let me tell you something. This has been a
That is good, isn't it?
I'm not trying to turn this into a mukbang, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not trying. Oh my God. The flavors are melded so well together. You taste every flavor individually, and then you get that little ting of spice. You forget this stuff came out of a package and cost $1. For real. And the thing is, you can do this with steak. You can do this without meat. You can do this with just the mushrooms. The sky is the limit. I want to thank you guys for spending this time with me today. I know it's rough on Saturdays after you've been, doing your thing all week. And then you try to catch up on, trying to catch up on things on Saturday. But I appreciate you spending time with me. I hope this is good for you as it is for me. I'm going to keep coming at you every single Saturday. If you like this video or this live, hey, hit the like button. I want everybody to know. Tell your friends. Don't forget to ring the notification bell. And for all of my new viewers, hey, subscribe. Because my mission is, before this year is out, I want to be able to do this full time. And it's up to y'all guys, okay? I love doing this for you. And this is all about a labor of love for me, giving it to you. So, until next time, you know what I wish you. I wish you love, peace, and some great weekend eats. See you next time. Bye-bye. Oh God! Now they're gonna eat. Okay, I'm getting out the way, y'all. Okay, they're about to. I'm getting out the way. Love you. Mwah. I guess I'll get a peanut butter sandwich, huh? Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna eat it. Got bugs in it. I'm gonna eat it.
I'm gonna eat it. Yum. Protein.